All right, I'm in Oregon. Not sure if it's officially Central Oregon or Eastern Oregon, but anyway, I'm at Derrick Cave, somewhere in the middle of Oregon. Sharp. Anyway, this is the main entrance. It's closest to the parking lot. That's the big tube to the west end. That's a dead end, except for two skylights. You would need ropes to get in or out. I already went that way today, so now I'm going to head down this way. Hopefully I can climb down here without slipping. It's a little bit steep. So I'm going down inside this breakdown collapse entrance. I'm gonna keep turning left to go clockwise. I'm not gonna finish the cave. I'm gonna basically go as far as the next entrance. So actually, if you look ahead, you can see natural light from the next entrance. But believe it or not, there's a lot of good stuff between here and there. For one thing, whoa, look at this. So the rock here is ugly. One is covered with brown stuff. That's just dirt. You see that black stuff? Yeah, that's basically animal stuff. So I wouldn't touch that with my bare hand if I were you. Anyway, so let me climb down here. Actually, instead of climbing down, let me pan down so you can see. I'm basically standing on top of a cliff right now. Don't worry, I'm not here to jump. I'm gonna go the long way, around there to the right. I'm trying to stay left for this video, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. In fact, technically, don't you always got to do what you got to do? Because by definition, well, anyway, I'll save the philosophy for somebody else. So there we are. There's the way down into the cave. So basically, this cave here, the entrance, it collapsed, but not all the way. So there's still some tube beneath the entrance. So it's kind of a two-level area. Kind of neat. Notice it's dark inside. Yeah, it tends to do that inside of caves, huh? Before I go inside, though, let me pan up. So this is the way I walked down, see? It's just rocks and then cliff. Rocks and then cliff. It's not enough that it would probably kill you, but I bet it would hurt really bad if you fell. So definitely don't fall. Oops. Let's see if my flashlight will behave. My flashlight battery is running kind of low. It's a piece of junk. Anyway, it's bad. So you can see there is some green on the rocks here just because of natural light getting in to support photosynthesis. So it's kind of pretty. Once your eyes adjust, obviously from out there I couldn't see it all, but now that I'm in here, my eyes are adjusted. I'm like, oh yeah, I can see just fine. In fact, I don't actually need the light for myself here. That's for the benefit of my camera. My camera is scared of the dark. Notice how it's sort of dome-shaped here, like there was an air bubble or something. But the floor is nice soft dirt. So the actual floor underneath the dirt could be quite a ways down. But you're not really supposed to just go to a cave and start digging. Who knows, there might be something important under there, like, you know, what do you call it? Somebody got buried, like a grave. Anyway, so there is a way through there. I'll show that later on in the video, but it's a crawl way out. I'm too lazy to do that right now. But as you can see, it's a bit rough floor anyway. I'll be crawling across all those pine cones and rocks and all that good stuff. So I'm just not gonna worry about it. So I'm gonna turn around and go back this way. I'm standing up here, so it's just over 6 feet. Here's another spot where the wall and the ceiling are nice and rounded. Notice that door ahead. Long story short, most of that's natural cave, but the federal government put a steel door there so they could lock up supplies in case of a nuclear war. Long story short, once they did that, it only took a few months before people broke in and stole everything. So yeah, nothing is safe unless you got an armed guard on it. But you'll notice here, it's mostly natural rock with concrete and rebar holding it in place. It's a little more obvious from the inside. Obviously, they gave up trying to store stuff here, so it's open to the public now. Wow, it's suddenly much colder in here. This is a dead end part of the cave, so there's not really any airflow except for, you know, cave breathing. So let me go in here a bit. And I'll turn around. See, by the steel door frame. So obviously concrete and steel there, stacked up rocks there, more steel there, more steel, ordinary rocks held by steel. So obviously they put forth a little bit of effort to put that in. Considering the door frame is still there, I guess I have to, it's not a complete loss, but yeah, it's kind of pointless and stupid. Yeah, I think this flashlight's not doing very well. I'm almost done with this video, so I'll switch flashlights before the next video. My flashlights are not doing very well at all. It's kind of sad. That wet stuff, you know, that's from rats going to the bathroom. So, yeah, if it's not yours, don't touch it. Up here in this cave, this part of the cave, it's nice and cold. So there are a lot of moss. There's 2 moss up there where the ceiling's rough. There's 2 moss up there where the ceiling is bright. There's 1 moss up there. 1 moth up there. I kept saying moss. That's M-O-T-H-S, moths. I was being sloppy in how I pronounced it. All right, anyway. There's 1 up there where the ceiling is kind of groovy. Well, yeah, creepy. I probably can't get on video, but there's all there where the ceiling is light. Lots of, oh wait, here's some more, see? On that mineral formation, there's 2, and then there's like half a dozen, a few more. Lots and lots of moss in here. I am assuming they sleep days then. Obviously they're sleeping during the day, unless they're all dead, but yeah. Notice how the wall, it looks white and brown. No, that's natural rock. That's all from animal stuff. You don't want to know. Just don't touch it, trust me. Anyway. Hang on, my flashlight's being almost completely worthless at this point. But this cave doesn't go much farther, so I'm going to finish it with this flashlight. Find a better flashlight for the next segment of this video. Sort of a ledge back here. The floor is very soft. The floor is soft dirt. See, here we are again. There's a moth on the wall ceiling there. Since the walls kind of curve up and over to become the ceiling, I kind of use the term wall and ceiling interchangeably because it's really the same. I mean, it's all one surface, right? Where's the top of a circle? Where's the side of a circle? It's basically what I'm doing. I'm walking through this big tube and then trying to call it the wall or the ceiling. It's really the same thing. Okay. Yeah, moths everywhere. It's pretty cold in here. It's obviously above freezing, but not much. My guess this is in the 40 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 50s. It's obviously in the shade. Negligible natural light coming in here. I could find my way out without a light, but it would be a bit difficult. Yeah. I really wish my camera was behaving better.